Hi, I'm Marguerite Judson, Associate Rector at the Episcopal Church of St. Mary the Virgin in San Francisco. And today we are continuing our exploration of the Ashes in the Phoenix, a series of reflections and poetry gathered by Len Freeman. And today's reflection by Canon Pastor Glenise Robinson Como focuses on our relationship with creation. As she observes, in the book of Genesis, humans are given God's blessing of dominion over the earth, established not to exploit our resources, but to understand the interconnectedness between our lives and the earth. Or as Rich Cizik puts it in the Green Devotional, I don't think God is going to ask us how God created the earth, but God will ask us what we did with what God created. In this Lenten time of self-reflection, we are invited to look at how we connect to the Holy One and the gifts entrusted to us. I think of the gift of breath of life in our lungs, the gifts of relationship with God, with other people, with all living beings. I think of the gifts of nurture and interdependence, from the dance of oxygen and carbon dioxide we share with plants for our very breath, to the tiny microbes which keep our body healthy, and the galaxies in which our solar system spins. And among the sins of our Western culture, one of the most grievous, in my mind, is the devastation of the planet as we pursue our next material acquisition, regardless of how much trash we are creating, or what resources we are destroying in the process, and what peoples are being displaced. Or how humanity has covered so much of the planet with buildings and concrete that there are places where the water cannot even reach the water tables to replenish the source of life for all living beings. Or there are the 100-year floods, which happen much more frequently than that, like in Australia right now, or the increased severity of hurricanes in the last 2 decades. So I think of our prayer for this 5th week of Lent, which asks God to give your people grace to love what you command and desire what you promise. God commands us to care for the earth and promises healing of all life, not in the great beyond, but now in the kingdom of God, which is among us now. So in this 5th week of Lent, let us look for ways to care for the earth and new ways to create healing among our kin, all of the beings with whom we share this fragile earth, our island home. Have a holy Lent.